You're watching a Big Z review.
Avatar, Fire and Ash is the third Avatar film out of who knows how many we're going to get. If it doesn't get $2 billion, this one might be the last. But if it does, we're going to have another two or three more probably. But it retreads some of the stuff that the first two films did. But I still love seeing this gorgeous sci-fi epic on the big screen. Like James Cameron, it looks so pretty, and you can't tell that it's not real, most of it. You're just in this world, and you have to love it.
Protect your sister. Yes, sir. Stay under cover. What does that always say?
Sully stick together.
No, the other one.
Sully never quits.
That's right. Sully's never quit.
So I do find it kind of funny that it's either in the video game world, okay, we had the forest level, now we have the water level, now we have the fire level. And then at the same time, it's also Avatar, The Last Airbender. This is the Fire Nation attacks. Before you had visited the Earth Clan, that visited the Water Clan. Now you're being attacked by the Fire Clan. And they did Una Chaplin as Varang, the Ash Clan leader. They made her way too hot. She is so evil, but also so hot. It's a little over the top. But I kind of like, though, that this does have different romance and different that even the villains are banging. You know that sometimes that it's weird when the villains don't bang. In James Cameron's films, the villains bang. And it's really not for kids. There's a lot of violence, a lot of people dying, no real blood. I think that's how they get away with PG-13 or whatever it is. There's no blood, lots of violence, and they're all mostly aliens. This continues the whole theme where the humans suck so bad, and it's they're almost cartoonishly evil, most of them. But it's okay, we don't mind then when you have a bunch of blue giant aliens murdering all these humans. You have to make the humans evil for the audience not to go, but wait, I'm human, and I'm not evil like that. Well, you say, oh, well, I would be Spider in this situation. I would get a chance to ingest one of those seeds and have Sigourney Weaver bring the forest god into me, and then I can breathe on the Pandora, and I can get a little tail thing, a little hair follicle that can make me bang with the avatars, the big blue women. Yeah, okay. You're not in this situation. All the viewers, they are not the they're not the whale killers. They're not the soldiers that are massacring everyone. You're the one human character, or I guess you could be one of the scientists. That's also a side character helping him out. I traveled a little over 2 hours to see this in IMAX 3D, and no one does 3D like James Cameron. So many times, any other movie you see it in 3D and it's this is why 3D failed. Movie like this. Avatar is why so many people thought 3D was the future, and he does it so well. And it's even a 3-hour movie. It's amazing. It's so gorgeous, and they actually play with the different the foreground images, and it looks so fantastic. And also, by the way, before this film, they had an IMAX 5-minute scene of Odyssey from Chris Nolan, and goddamn, that is worth. Even if you don't like Avatar, seeing that 5-minute scene is worth the price of entry. Although my Apple Watch vibrated as a warning about the sound. That 5-minute scene is so cool. I will say though that like people are gonna get pissy about how it's so not historically accurate, but at the same time, it's like Homer's Odyssey is not real. You know, it's a mythology. It's a tale. You know, so this is a modern retelling of a mythology. So of course we make him, instead of looking like a guy with a bucket on of his armor, a trash can armor, you make him look. You have the cool horse tail and the cool helmet. You know, like that's, you know, it was fine. Also, too, one of the worst trailers ever is also before this movie, and that is for Avengers Doomsday, and it's just Captain America holding the baby. It's like, he's returning. He's got a baby. It's Captain America with a baby. That's how you sell your $1 billion Avengers film. Hey, remember him? He's back, and he's not old, but he has a baby. How is this going to impact him being a hero? Like, that's literally, it is one of the worst teaser trailers I've ever seen. Like, no action, nothing. Just Steve Rogers holding a baby. But back to Avatar. I will say that, I mean, this is a long movie. It's absolutely epic. I was there for all of it. But I think that one thing you definitely could have cut, there's like at least 10 minutes, 15 minutes of Sam Worthington's Jake and Zoe Saldana's Neytiri going, I really want to kill Spider. We need to kill Spider, but I can't. But we really should kill him. But I can't. Oh, I'm going to kill him. I have to kill him, but we can't. But we really should kill Spider, but we can't. And it's like, at some point, it's like, come on, guys. I know you're not going to kill him. If you kill him, you completely lose the audience. You can't kill, like, the one that had a bit of levity in this film. The one human in this film that's not evil. You can't have them kill him. There's no tension there. I know you're not going to do it. Just get on with the plot. Move on. I know you're not killing him. It's fine. Just move on. Move on to the cool battle action scenes. And, like, the action scenes are really cool. But at the same time, they're definitely just a mixture of Avatar 1 and 2. There's a bunch of the whales. And then they have, you need to get in contact with the goddess of Pandora and send all of the animals, like from the first film. But for this one, there's like, in the first film, there's so many different animals that is awesome and epic. In this one, it's like, hey, remember those octopus monsters earlier that tried to eat Jake's one kid? Well, here's a bunch of them. Now they're going to eat all the other humans. And like, where are all the other sea creatures? Like, you have the whales, but like the only actual sea creatures that are really helping, other than like the things that like they ride on, are these like weird octopus monsters. Like, I feel like if they're going to do octopus monster, I would love a giant kraken. Like, where's the kraken? Like, how you had the small ones, there's got to be some crazy kraken-like thing if you have those giant whales. But I mean, I don't know, maybe they ran out of the budget on the $1 billion film or whatever it cost to make it. But, you know, it's so fun, you know? It's definitely retreading stuff. It's Stephen Lang as Quaritch. But, like, it's kind of fun, the relationship with him and Una Chaplin's Varang. And even, like, relationship with like, Sam Worthington's Jake. The whole time I was like, are they going to do Goku and Vegeta, like, plot? And they flirted with it, but it's not quite like that. But, I mean, there's a lot of fun stuff here. Like, I thoroughly enjoyed this. I mean, it is such a fun experience seeing this on the IMAX 3D big screen. If you have that available to you, this is why those screens exist and that format exists. Like, I loved it. I'd probably give like a 9 out of 10. You know, I love sci-fi epics. Any sort of fantasy, science fiction epic, it's just my cup of tea. And it's great. It's definitely not perfect, But the films have never been perfect. They've always been a retread of other more popular stories or other like better stories, but told at such a grand scale that who gives a fuck? They're great. But thanks for watching. If you want to see more of me, you can subscribe down below. Thanks.